Alrighty, welcome back to another installment of the Continental Army's best podcast, the Daily Guardsmen. I am your host, King.
I am your co-host, Bob Sagio. And today's guest, we have Staff Sergeant magic7up. Go ahead and say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
All right, so let's get right into it. Magic, I want to talk about your activity levels. So,
what about them?
Well, looking at the sheet here, it just got reset. Last week, you were slacking a little bit. You weren't pulling as much as you usually do. What's going on with you?
I mean, I try to average around 20 events a week.
Understandable, but I don't think you pulled 20. I just don't think you pulled 20. It was a rough week all around. A lot of people weren't that active, but I think you could have done better. So, Magic, tell me what's going on. Why weren't you able to be as active this week?
School mainly. It's as you progress through the levels of school, grades wise, it gets harder. I just had a really busy
Why
week
are
this
you
week.
failing?
Yeah, what's
I'm
going
not
on?
failing. It's just I've had a lot of tests this week.
What are the grades looking like?
Straight
So we
A's.
get a great
Straight A's, straight A's.
All right.
I think we're gonna have to see evidence
Deserves
of that.
Deserves a round of applause.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
clap. All right.
I mean,
Alrighty.
I think I got close to my goal this week. I got 15. Which
Pretty
isn't
good.
Bad. It's
I
higher
think
than
that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
More
it's
than
higher
me.
than most NCOs.
Yeah.
Our next topic is a question submitted by Alex Andy. He says, "What are your views on slavery?
Amazing.
You think it's amazing?
Yep. We
Can
should
you
bring it back.
elaborate on that? Can you tell us why?"
That's a tough topic on many accounts. Judging as I used to be one while my family did.
All right. Okay. So, anyways, moving on. Magic. CICG right now. What do you think about it? What are your views on the state of CICG?
I'd say we're probably one of the most active regiments, if not the most active regiments. We got fresh LRs coming in every week.
And that's thanks to our amazing
We got
NCO Corps,
good
of course.
NCOs, good leadership,
Yeah.
all that. I'd say
I
we're
think
pretty
if
good right
you,
now.
I think if you check the numbers, we are definitely the most active regiment in terms of hosting, because you had frickin' Marines or whatever hosting 3 events the entire week. Like, that's just unacceptable.
Absolutely. That's worse than First Foot Guards.
That's like our minimum average for our host.
There you go. Here you go. This is what I think of Marines.
Beautiful. All right. Leadership Magic. Let's talk about who's leading the charge with this activity. Billy Nix,
Well-
stand-up guy, right? What do you think about him?
Amazing CO. He does his best.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's come back. He's gone off multiple times, but he's a good CO. He could take a joke, which other COs couldn't.
Yeah, very down to earth.
Yeah.
If I recall, Magic, didn't you say that you and Billy were both honor guardsmen and you guarded together?
Yeah, back in the old days.
The olden days.
When he was an honor guardsman, little wee thing.
So
I guarded
you've
with
been-
him.
You're an OG with Billy.
Yeah.
I actually did not know that.
Let's say you are Billy for a day. You are magically given the colonel role. What are you going to change in CICG?
I'd add an elite combat regiment.
So, Skull Battalion, you'd add
Yeah.
Skull.
Well, Skull, inactive as heck. I'd say get new leadership for Skull.
Would you keep Skull, or would you completely brand new name, new everything?
I mean, I'd keep Skull because while we are guarding regiment, that's our main thing. But I'd also like a combat regiment, like just pure combat, not guarding, like just dedicated to combat, like you best of the best.
But we're not really a combat regiment. I mean, combat's not a big part of our job.
I'd like to see CICG personally win a season or two.
I think if you were to make a special combat regiment, I think it would be awesome if you could give us like special black armbands with just like a little symbol on them or something.
Like a skull.
No, probably
Yeah,
red.
it's-
Hitler.
All right.
All right,
and then
moving on.
What are your dreams and/or ambitions to accomplish within Continental Army?
Personally, I'd like to reach the rank of officer icon if possible.
Would you like to be CO?
CO is a lot. I prefer like EXO.
CO is a big dedication. You know, you gotta really devote yourself to this. Do you think, you know, if somebody gave you the opportunity, say you were XO, CO leaves, Jeff appoints you, would you take on that task or would you defer it to someone else?
It depends on who else was there.
Okay. Understandable. Magic. The public,
Yes.
they want to listen to you. That's why they're tuning into this episode. What do you want to tell them about yourself right now?
Don't give up.
Very inspirational.
When you're going from regiment to regiment as a low
Yeah.
rank, it can be tough sometimes.
Yeah.
You just never got to give up. It's like moving houses.
So don't be a regiment hopper.
Correct.
Yeah, don't be a regiment hopper. If you want to grow in the ranks, you don't regiment hop. That's my best tip for you.
Magic.
I think my advice is get to know people, because if you have like no friends within the regiment, it's going to be very lonely and you're going to get very bored. That's why when I became friends with Bob and Magic, I actually love being here now.
And remember, if you don't have a friend in CICG, we are your friends. The Daily Guardsmen, we are here for you. We understand your views. We open up
We will
our
be your
arms.
friend only if you like and subscribe.
Absolutely. We open up our arms and our DMs for your help, your motivation. We want to hear what you want to see. And make sure you subscribe, because I really want subscribers. All right.
We're just being really straightforward with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have one more topic.
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
Magic has been dodging this question for the longest time, so why not expose that question right here on the Daily Guardsman? Magic, if you remember during one of your old events, you had a female speaking in the background of your house.
Yes.
No
do you wanna
comment,
explain
no
who that
comment.
was? No.
I'm sorry. We're going to have to press for an answer on that.
Press, the people of CICG want to know. Who was that female?
Who was it?
A friend of mine.
A friend.
A friend of yours. Okay.
Is
you
this
related
friend-
to this friend?
No.
Is she around the same age?
Huh?
Is she around the same age as you?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Can we have a name
Okay.
by chance? A name?
No.
I RT her.
No.
Would she like to join
Why would she want to
CICG?
join?
She's not.
I mean, hey, if she does join, odds are she'll probably get to Master Sergeant before you. All right. Anyways,
Okay.
this has been
Okay.
the Daily Guardsman. Thank you for tuning in to our second installment. I hope to see you soon for episode 3.
I'm Staff Sergeant Magic.
I'm Bob, as always.
I am King. Tune in for episode 3, where we will reveal our first special guest.
I mean, Magic was pretty special, but
Here, we'll get.
and
What is this,
today,
gonna be silent?
oh my god.
Bob, just be like today's guest.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
no. You should introduce it as like, hello,
Okay.
I'm King.
Okay, shut up. I'm going to
Host,
say it, and I'm
blah, blah,
going to
blah,
cut out.
co-host, blah,
Shut
blah,
up,
blah,
shut
and
up,
today's-
shut up, shut up. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to cut out the middle.
Magic, do you think that Villanix needs to implement a rule where we ban black people from CICG?
No comment.
Well, you heard it here first. He does not have a comment on black people. All right, moving on.
Alrighty, and thus concludes another episode of the best podcast in the entire CA, the Daily Guardsman. I have been your host, King,
I've been Bob.
and Bob is going to reveal our new mystery guest for the next episode of the Daily Guardsman.
For our next episode, we're going to have Major Wild Kalinius on as our special guest for episode 3. Make sure to tune in.